Yo, hi, what's up? You're a beautiful person. You know that I can't see you right now. You know I can't visually see you, but I guarantee you're a beautiful person. All right, just I want to start with that. Today, I am answering a question on positive self-talk and how to retrain your subconscious mind. All right, let's just get into this. So I got a question on my Facebook group, on my face. I got a question on my Facebook group where I asked my members. It's now at 77 complete badasses. All right. I asked them, what's something you're struggling with right now, and I'll do a video on it. And Efren says, do a video about positive and negative self-talk. I always had a debate going on in my mind when I'm going to talk in situations that are not comfortable for me. The conscious mind says, I can do it. The subconscious mind says, no, I can't. I used to give in to my subconscious mind and would try to avoid speaking. I don't do that anymore, but the constant fight inside my mind makes my speech worse. And 100% I get that. The reason why I want to answer this question is because I feel like everyone goes through this. It's not even a stage, it's like a fucking period. A long period to start to minimize that self-talk that is holding you back. But luckily, there's a solution. And luckily, all my clients have that solution. They're able to take that self-talk, remove it so they can be authentic in the conversation. And that's a little passive way to introduce you to me. My name, if this is the first time you have seen my face, my name is Gillis. I help people overcome stuttering the authentic way, without speech techniques, without ear devices, without fucking reading out loud and all that bullshit. The real authentic way, so you can be your true authentic character regardless if you stutter or not. No matter what, you learn how to be and how to hold your authentic character. So no matter what happens, your emotions won't dip when you stutter. You won't have all this anxiety when you're about to make a fucking phone call. Like, you are authentic in how to train this muscle, so then you change your relationship with your stutter, so it's no longer a thing you have to avoid, but something that comes and goes. And when it's that something that comes and goes, you're not going to resist it. So it's not going to be nearly as fucking prominent and such a big deal in your life. I actually love my stutter, but that's like a level. That's a different level. But yeah, so that's a little transition to say, if you want to see where you're at and if you'd be a good fit in my one-on-one coaching program, there's a link down below where you can book a free consultation call where we will just dive into your situation, see where you are, see what your goals are, and if and how I can help you at all. So that's my offer to you right now. If you're interested, link down below, click that, fill it out. Never procrastinate if you're hungry. All right. So with that question in mind, right, like how to retrain the subconscious mind so that it's not that constant battle. Like, I want to do this, I can do this, says the conscious, but I can't do this. You know, Efron, that last time you didn't do this. Why the fuck are you saying you can do it this time? It doesn't make any sense. You can't do this, Efron. You can't do this. You're gonna fail. You're gonna embarrass yourself. All those thoughts. How to eliminate that, so then your conscious mind is also your subconscious mind, and it's empowering. All right, empowering. So there's two ways I want to talk about. The first one is my classic way. The classic way of fucking busting through. You see, like, back in the caveman days, we viewed get getting judgment, back in the tribal days, getting judgment means we will die. Because if we are not liked from the tribe, our 30-man tribe, then we're gonna get fucking kicked out. We will be by ourselves, and we're gonna die by saber-tooth fucking tiger. We're all alone. Where's our shelter? We have to make it all ourselves. Like, it's scary by ourselves. And unluckily for us, that brain we have, that primal brain, is not fucking gone. We still view judgment as death. We still view getting laughed at by a crowd as death. When in reality, what the fuck is it? It's just getting laughed at by a crowd. It's a bunch of other hurt people fucking trying to bring the hurt onto you. Alright? So the first way is to actually bust through that shit. If you're scared to get judgment, do something that I used to do, which is comfort zone challenges. And comfort zone challenges is a great way to start this journey in order to allow yourself. Oh, let's talk about what they are. They are actually getting more emotions that you're afraid to get. What emotions are you afraid to get? Anxiety, embarrassment, judgment. Purposefully getting these emotions. So I used to go to malls, do push-ups in the malls, right? Do 20 push-ups, get 50 people look at me, maybe lay down on the floor of a mall or in front of an escalator. Just be a nuisance, right? I wouldn't want to be a nuisance. That's the last thing I want to do. My biggest fear is letting people down and training that part of me to actually, like, fuck, this guy's in my way a little bit. I have to walk around him. Just tensed me the fuck up. I got so tense. But proving to myself that I didn't die, that hey, I still have air in my lungs, I'm still fine. Prove that to your brain over and over and over again. Guess what? You start to retrain what it means to get judgment. You start to retrain what it means to get these negative emotions. And your brain sees that you didn't die. And then you start to be able to, so the comfort zone challenges is like a stepping point. You gotta do a fucking bunch of them, but it's a stepping point to being more authentic. Now that you've pushed yourself so much and you've desensitized yourself so much, now it's a lot easier to be your authentic self, even if you feel discomfort, because you've gone desensitized to these negative emotions that once have held you back at such a grand level that now being authentic just fucking gets revealed. That's one way, and that's a big step in the journey to overcome your stutter. It's not by the furthest shot the only step, but it's a huge step. And that's the first way, right? The second way is fucking stealth. The second way is, like, if the first step was a brute, was like a guy with no brains and just fucking smashing shit, this guy is like the Einstein or the Bill Gates that just like a nerd, right? So what it is changing your mindset. Changing your intentions to something actually attainable, guaranteed attainable. Because right now, what are they? What is your intention when you go into a interaction? Just view your last interaction that you stuttered very badly in. What was your intention? Don't stutter. Prove that you're cool. Show that you have value. Prove you're not a loser. Like, all these things that you have to prove something or get something. Get validation in some way. Prove to these people that I'm fucking just like them. Anytime you're trying to prove these things that are unattainable, you can't control the other person's perception of you. You can't control the other person's perception of you. And that's not in your grasp of what is actually attainable for you. But let's take, for example, this story that I heard from Matthew Hussey. If you don't know who Matthew Hussey is, he is a dating coach for females, for women. But before that, when he was 18, 19, 20, he was a dating coach for men, and he would take these men out to bars, right? He would take these men out to bars, and he would get these men to approach women and give them tips on how to do it. Just like all the tips that you would think a guy who has to coach guys into meeting girls would have to do. But a lot of the time, these guys just wouldn't do shit, right? The very anxious people who would buy his coaching would obviously be very inhibited to do that. So very rarely would they actually go and talk to people. So what Matthew would do at the end of every night was he would say, all right, everyone, we're fucking out now. We are leaving. We are leaving in 2 minutes. I want every single one of you to go and compliment the girl who you've been avoiding all night that you know you want to talk to. Because we all have that girl that we've seen and we're just too nervous to talk to. I want you to go and compliment her. But here's the trick. You are not allowed to stay. You are forbidden to stay at the table, at the group, to continue to talk. All you have to do is compliment her and then go. All right? You're not allowed to stay. And what happened then? All these guys got this weird sense of courage. They all fucking did it. And guess what? What happened when they did it? They were not trying for a certain outcome. They were not looking for a reaction. They were not scaring the girls off with the time pressure that they're going to stick to their table for fucking 28 minutes while they're all awkward. They're not trying to prove anything. They're walking up to the table and saying, hey, red hair, I'm leaving right now. But this whole night, like, I just want to say, like, there's something that's, like, stands out about you. I just want to say, like, I don't know if it's your lipstick or how your pants match with your shoes. Like, there's something that stands out. You look fucking amazing. And then they would leave. But guess what? Anytime they acted from a state of not looking for a specific outcome, just for the sole intention to speak their truth, it came with a lot less anxiety. And the response from the girl when they would leave, she'd be like, come back. Because she sensed there was nothing that he needed. There was nothing creepy about it. It was him stating his truth. And anytime you do that, it comes across way the fuck better. But bring it back to your stuttering. The thing I want to say with that is changing your intention to actually just speaking your truth, regardless of how it comes out. Your sole intention is to speak your fucking truth. Those men who would approach girls would then see, it would prove to their subconscious that they can get a good reaction just by being authentic. They can get a positive affirmation, a positive validation from the girls just by speaking their truth. And fucking hell, like, the best reactions come from doing that. So bring it back to your stutter. That's how you retrain your fucking subconscious. You start seeing things that are actually in your capabilities of doing. Not try to be fluent, not try to prove you're cool. Fucking what can I do that's actually attainable, so I can start to rewire my brain that I can't do this. Or I'm a person who always gets anxious. Or I'm a person who no one wants to hang around. Or I'm going to waste their time. What can you do to actually retrain that's attainable? That will actually start to retrain your subconscious. And again, like I said, we talk about this in fucking depth. in my program. It's literally all you need to overcome your stutter the authentic way and become the most authentic character of yourself. Not only is it going to peel these fucking disgusting thoughts out of your brain, but it will enable you to just show up as the person you know you want to fucking show up as. You know you have some hidden potential in you. You know you want to be fucking charismatic. You know you want to make people laugh. You know you want to say the fucking jokes you want to say. You know you don't want to be the fucking background character in every single social interaction. You know you want to be able to state your fucking truth and stutter without feeling like shit. You just want to be fucking free. And that's what my program emphasizes on, and that's what the transformation comes in the form as, becoming the most authentic version of yourself. So like I said, if you want that, book a one-on-one consultation with me down below and we can see if we would be able to work together. But that answers the question for you, Efren. Very detailed, and I hope you got immense value from it. All right. Peace. I love you. Keep taking action, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.